we go then with the heat of the 250 style. Ollie Stanford making a good start, and Graham Thomas. George Fenning gets away, but Gearing gets a corner first. But Graham Thomas round the outside. He's been Gearing in second. Ollie Stanford round the outside. He moves from the second place. George Fenning moves through in the third. He's come from sixth to third. As Thomas leads him. Miss Stanford in second. Penner is in third. Gearing is in fourth place. That's the top four. And the start of the second set of heats for the 250s. Thomas a clear leader then. For Stanford holding second place. Penner's got the third. Gearing is in four. Hopkins is in five. That's the top five then. There's Graham Thomas starting to pull away from Ollie Stanford for that race for first and second. Penner's having a good ride in third. Gearing gets a little bit closer in fourth place. Completing that one then, still Thomas the clear leader. From Stanford holding in second place. Penner's got the third. Gearing in four. Hopkins in five. Cook is in six. Bassett in seven. Mountain eight. To lead it, Graham Thomas into the pits corner for the third time. Last that flag beam early then for the former British champion. Looks like picking up the winning ride in this heat of the 250s. Thomas clear then, but Stanford holding second. They're well clear of Fenner in third, with Gearing in four, Hopkins in five, Bassett six, Cook seven. We want to lead it then that back straight for the final time. Into the pits corner he goes. A quick look behind him tells me he's got a big lead over Ollie Stanford in second place as Graham Thomas wins another heat of the 250s. Ollie Stanford gets a second. George Fenner's going to come across the line in third. Jake Gearing is in four. Hopkins is in five. Cook in six. Bassett in seventh place. The result of race 27 and a win for number 314 Graham Thomas. Second number 11 Ollie Stanford, and third number 16 George Fenner. 23 171 6 3 117 98. Race 28, delete number 78. Could be interesting. David Knowles, winner first time out. Jake Mulford, winner first time out. Could be a very interesting race number 28. Number 28, David Knowles making a good start, but Jake Mulford just below getting. Phil Thomas has got away, and Mulford's going to get the corner first. It's going to be interesting. David Knowles sweeps on the inside, and Mulford's got the speed around the outside as Mulford leads them. For Knowles in second, Thomas is in third. That's the top three. Into the pits corner they go for the first time. The speed of Mulford right round the outside. David Knowles holding on to the inside line. Mulford looks across. He's pulling away for Knowles as Mulford leads them. For Knowles in second. Phil Thomas is in third. Stanford is in fourth. Wordsfall is in five. Wordsfall's got problems. He's come to a stop going into that pits corner as Jake Mulford clear them. For David Knowles holding that second place position. Phil Thomas has got the third. Stanford is in fourth place, and Jake Mulford's a master of David Knowles at the moment. In that top four he goes, increasingly double time over Knowles, who's got the second. Phil Thomas in third. Stanford up to fourth after loss of Chad Wordsford on that top corner. So Jake Mulford looking to make it 2-2 in the heat of the 250s, and this is first two rides in the adult class. He leads them on to four, and he's got some good riders behind him. Mulford leads in, for Knowles holding second. Phil Thomas in third. Stanford is in fourth. And Watson down the back straight in amongst the back markers. He goes in the back straight for the final time and into that pits corner. It's very impressive stuff from Jake Mulford in his adult debut, and he's going to win another heat of the 250s. That's 2-2 for Jake Mulford. Second place is going to be David Knowles. Phil Thomas picks up the third, and that'll give Oliver Stanford fourth place. Race number 28, win for number 72, Jake Mulford. Second, number 64, David Knowles. And third, number 22, Phil Thomas. 111-301. 500 solos, race number 26. Charlie Powell is number 92, added number 38, Graham Elliott. team. So away we go then. Who's at the advantage? It's Aaron Butcher who's made a good start, and Charlie Powell has got away with him. Butcher gets the corner first. Charlie Powell winds it on round the outside, hits the front going down that back straight. Butcher's got the second. Scott Campers has come for no to go through into third place. That's the top three as they make their way into that pits corner once again then. It's Charlie Powell leads him. Aaron Butcher in second. Scott Campers has got the third. Rolph is in fourth place. The Stuart Lees has now gone through the fourth. But Mulford again to five. Garrett in six. That's the top six. They go in the back straight once again. It's Charlie Powell putting himself a big lead at the front. It's Aaron Butcher who's got the second. Scott Campers definitely getting close in third place with Stuart Mears in fourth. That's the top four completing that one then. So Powell looking to make it 2-2 in the heat to the 500s. Butcher's got the second. Campers is in third. Mears is in four. Garrett's up to five. Mulford go relegated to six. And still the top six. They go in the back straight once again into that pits corner. Last lap flag coming out then for Charlie Powell. Well on his way to victory for the second time this afternoon. He's clear from Butcher, holding that second. Campus has got the third. Mears is in fourth. Garrett is in five. Mulford in six. What's the leader down the back straight then for the time, and that leader is still Charlie Powell. Scott Campus is getting very, very close to Aaron Butcher. Good race developing, but second and third places as Charlie Powell makes it 2-2. Second place goes to Aaron Butcher. Third is Scott Campus. Stuart Mears is in fourth. Dean Garrett in five. Mutt in six. 42 in seventh place. Race 26 result, win for number 92, Charlie Powell. Second, number 20, Aaron Butcher. And third, number 178, Scott Campus. 41, 12, 23, 42, 16, 38, 174. Teams have all got away, and it's Dave Mears who made a cracking start from the outside. Thomas Roder, Richard Reed's got away. That's the leaders they win, and Stephen Green has completely missed the start. He's forging his way through on the inside to go through into fourth place. Now drops back to, it was in third, he now drops back to fourth as Dave Mears then is a clear leader coming out of that pits corner for the first time. It's Richard Reed in the chase, and there in second place. Ryan Ashcroft got the third. Stephen Green in fourth. Ben Smith in five. Scott Ryan in six. Rowland in seven. Hillsley in eight. That's the top eight. As Mears clear going to the back straight once again. He's clear from Reed in second. These two getting away from Fensmith, and we've got lost to Richard Green. I think it is, has come over on that far side of the track. A rider down in a big way over on that far side. Mears leads the lead, or is it Ryan Ashcroft may have lost? It's either Richard Green or it is Ryan Ashcroft who's come down in a big way over on that far side of the track. Stephen Green, of course it is. Just looking to see who's coming round, but I think it may well be Ryan Ashcroft. Donna moves away up from the tapes. They've all got away this time, and who's going to be Dave Mears again gets an absolute flyer from the outside. Stephen Green's gone with him, so with Richard Reed, so with Scott Ryan at the top four. If they go in that top corner, Dave Mears round the outside. Stephen Green trying to get through on the inside, and Green does go through on the inside. He leads Mears going in the pits corner on lap number 1. Richard Reed has got that third place position. Fen Smith winds it on right round the outside to go through in the fourth as Green leads in, but Mears in second, Reed is in third, Fen Smith in 4, Ryan in 5, Hillsley is in 6. That's the top 6 down the back straight they go once again. Stephen Green starting to pull away to front. Dave Mears having a good ride in second, but Richard Reed definitely getting closer in third. As they complete that one, then it's still Green the leader then. But Mears holding second place. Reed has got the third. Fen Smith is in 4. Ryan is in 5. Hillsley is in 6. Equal distance between these top 6. The leader halfway down that back straight. Once again then, that leader is Stephen Green. Looking for 2 to 2 and they heat to the 500 solos then. It's Green clear on the last lap then. But Mears holding that second place position. Reed's got the third. Fen Smith definitely getting closer in 4. Looking for that third place of Richard Reed as they wind it on going in that top corner on lap number 4. Green's clear then, but Mears holding second. Reed has got the third. Fen Smith in 4. Ryan in 5. Hillsley in 6. Again, Fen Smith will have one last go in that pits corner for that third place. If Stephen Green gets the winning ride, Dave Mears comes across the line in second. It's on for third. Reed gets third. Fen Smith in 4. Ryan in 5. Hillsley in 6th place. Rowley comes across the line in 7th. They'll be in 8th. Race 30 result to win the number 66 Stephen Green, second number 19 Dave Mears, and third number 37 Ben Fen Smith. 21, 82, 114, 47, 15, 18 and 77. Up we go then with the next race, 250 Classics. And Chris Mack had already built a big lead. No, Giles Dismore had machine problems the first heat, so we've only got the 3 coming out this time then for this 250 Classic. And it's Chris Mack, Griston Mount having a good scrap for second and third places. Chris Mack had already with a big lead now as they go in the pits corner for the first time. Delete Duffy and Shipley from this race. As Mackett leads then from Mount holding second. Griston's got the third. Fortunately, no, Giles Dismore had major machine problems last time out, so a somewhat depleted lineup for race number 31 as the leader Chris Mackett clear into that pits corner on lap number 2 with Mount holding second. Grist is in third. Mackett leads completely on lap number 2. Looking for 2 to 2 in this particular class. Mount second with Grist in third. Mackett half down the back straight on lap number 3. Race at his mercy now as he makes his way into the pits corner. Last up flag being ready then for Chris Mackett riding in this class and the GT140s of course. He leads him on the last lap then from Mount holding second. Grist is in third. Classic 250 class, somewhat depleted in numbers this afternoon as we see the leader going in the pits corner for the final time. That leader is Chris Mackett, very much on course to make it 2 out of 2, which is what he does now. Chris Mackett wins race number 31. This Tim Mount is going to come across the line in second. Dave Grist in third place. Race 31 result, wins the number 68 Chris Mackett. Second 117 Tim Mount, and third number 17 Dave Grist. News on Ryan Ashcroft is that the county ambulance has been called for, but we do have sufficient medical cover to continue on with the meeting until that ambulance arrives. Right, out they come then for race number 32, which is the second leg of the Jon Underwood, or 350 solos this time. So coming to line in for race number 32, second heat of the Jon Underwood for 350 solos. Luke Harris, impressive winning first time out. Up for the tape, Luke Harris has made a good start again, and Mark Charles has made a much better start, so has Dave Mulford, so has John Cox. They get that top corner for the first time. It's Mark Charles who leads, and Dave Mears has gone for the third. It's Stamford who's got the third place again. Where is Luke Harris? He's way back in the pack at the moment as they go in the pits corner for the first time. It's Mark Charles who's got the advantage, coming to complete lap number one for Dave Mears. Holds that second. John Cox has got the third. Stamford is in fourth. Fenland is in five. Luke Harris is in sixth, and not making much impressed in sixth place at the moment. So drama in the second leg of the Jon Underwood going into that pits corner once again. Charles has the advantage, and for Mears holding that second place. Luke Harris still back in sixth place as Charles leads can put in two then. For Mears holding second. Cox has got the third. Fenton in four. Harris is now up to five. Sandford relegated to six as they go to the back straight once again. Still Charles with 2 points up on Dave Mears. These two getting away from John Cox and Fen Smith. For Luke Harris surprisingly back in fifth place going in the pits corner once again. Lost that flag coming out as Charles who leads, and for Mears holding second place. Cox is hanging on the third. Fen Smith is in four. Harris is in five. Sandford dropping back in six as Charles leads him down the back straight for the full time. Superb action in the second heat of the Jon Underwood going in the pits corner for the full time. It's Mark Charles who's going to win the second heat of the 350s. Dave Mears gets the second time, the third and fourth. Cox gets third. Ben Smith is in four. Harris in five. Sandford in six. Ashcroft in seven. Adams in eighth place. Race 32 is a win for number 261, Mark Giles. Second, number 19, Dave Mears. And third, number 18, John Cox. 32, 26, 4, 83, 12, 192, 280. Into second place, can Archie Rolph get back round the outside as Binns has now moved in to the second place, having his best ride of the afternoon so far as Rushen's clear then from Binns holding second. Rolph has got the third. Monday is in four. Whiteman is in five. Complete lap number two then. It's Cooper Rushen the clear leader. Ollie Binns holding second place. Archie Rolph has got the third. Caden Mundy's in four. Archie Whiteman is in five. Pretty well spread out now, and this is the final heat of the Auto Cadets as Cooper Rushen leads them into that pits corner. Last lap flag coming out then for Cooper Rushen, looking to make it a clean sweep in the Auto Cadets. He leads them on the last lap with still Binns holding second. Rolph is in third. Leader halfway down that back straight for the follow time, and second place while Ollie Binns starts his last lap with Rolph chasing in third. Monday is in four. Whiteman is in five. The leader into the pits corner for the final time. So that's 3 out of 3 for Cooper Rushen in the Auto Cadet class. Second place, having his best one of the afternoon so far, is going to be Ollie Binns. Archie Rolph has a bit of a moment on the inside of that corner, but still comes across the line in third. Caden Monday is in fourth. Archie Whiteman in fifth place. The result of that race, and win for number 63, Cooper Rushen. Second, number 91, Ollie Binns. And third, number 3, Archie Rolph. 8 and 92. Away we go then with the next seat of the juniors then, and it's Rico Joyce who's made a good start. Archie Richards away, Max Perry is away in third place. I thought we were going to have a hold up for a minute, but it's Richards who leads then. He cleared them for Rico Joyce holding second place. Max Perry made a dreadful start, but he's gone through into third place, and looking at that second place of Rico Joyce, they move into the pits corner for the first time then. Richards leads him, and Perry in second. Joyce has got the third. Richards goes wide. Perry trying to get through on the inside. Perry does get through on the inside, and Perry leads him. But Richards in second. Joyce has got inside Richards again back round the outside as Perry leads him down the back straight once again. Richards holds his second. Joyce is in third. These three a long way clear the remainder of the pack as they move into the pits corner once again then. Max Perry looking at making a clean sweep in the junior action. He's cleared them from Richards. Holding that second, Rico Joyce can have another good ride in third place. So they got that top corner once again. Perry leads him, but Richards in second. Joyce is in third. That's the top three making their way into the pits corner for the third time. Good scrap going on for fourth and fifth places as we watch the leader Max Perry coming out of that pits corner, about to start his last lap this time then. Perry's clear from Richard in second. Joyce has got the third place position. That's the top three. We watch them going to the back straight. They're in amongst the back markers now as they get past number 09, and Perry leads them half of them that back straight on lap number 4. Richard still holds a second. Joyce has got the third place position. Coming out of that final corner is maximum points for Max Perry in the junior racing this afternoon. Andy Richards gets the second. It's Rico Joyce who comes across the line in third. Rogers comes across the line in fourth, Harrison Rogers, and number 9 in fifth place. Race 34 result to win then for number 5, Max Perry. Second, number 46, Austin Riches. Third, 257, Rico Joyce. 108, 9, 249, 09. Race 35, delete 30 and 111. Where we go then with the last heat of the juniors, and it's Thomas Barney making a good start. Their logo in Ketteringham has gone with it. Well, Max Derrick is in third. Freddie Fox-Barron is in fourth place. That's the riders, and they go down the back straight for the first time. Thomas Barney already with a big lead there. Max Derrick has got that second place. Freddie Fox-Barron is in third place. That's the top three, and that three have got away for the remainder of the pack with the race into the pits corner for the first time. Thomas Barney building himself a big lead. Max Derrick has got the second. He's gone wide. Freddie Fox-Barron trying to get through on the inside, but Derrick just been holding that second place. Fox-Barron again has moved through on the inside. George Colvin has now gone through into fourth place as Barney leads him, and Fox-Barron in second. Derrick is in third. George Colvin was in fourth. He's momentarily lost that fourth place. They're racing the back straight once again, and in to the pits corner. It's Thomas Barney then clear from Fox-Barron in second. These two pulling away from Max Derrick, who's got the third. It's Logan Ketteringham again who's gone through into that fourth place with George Colvin in 5. Alfiato is in 6. So that's the order going into the pits corner once again. It's Thomas Barney cleared them, but Freddie Fox-Barron has definitely closed the gap in second place. Freddie Fox-Barron trying to get through on the inside. Thomas Barney, I think Thomas Barney realises there, and Fox-Barron has gone through on the inside. Can Barney get back round the outside? That's a good ride from Freddie Fox-Barron. He's come through from fourth to first and leads down the back straight once again. Fox-Barron leads in, but Barney holding that second place position. Derrick is in third. Checkered flag comes out then for Freddie Fox-Barron, going to pick up his first race win of the afternoon. Good ride it was in the well, coming through from fourth. He wins it. Thomas Barney gets the second place position. Max Derrick is in third. Hayden Watts is in fourth. George Colvin in fifth place. Race 35 then is a win for number 50, Freddie Fox-Barron. Second, number 55, Thomas Vining, and third, number 6, Max Derrick. 41, 668, 74, and 43. So waiting for the riders to come in line then for the final heat of the intersection. There we go then, finally the Inters. Cameron Taylor making a good start. He's got away. Eli Meadows has gone with him. Sam Norris has missed the start, has already gone through the second place, gets inside Cameron Taylor. Can Taylor sweep back round the outside? Now Norris covers too much speed on the inside line. It's Norris who leads him, but Taylor in second. Karl is in third, Meadows is in fourth. That's the top four, and Sam Norris winning that first corner fourth. He's come out in first place. He leads Cameron Taylor now as they complete lap number 1. Karl has got the third, with Meadows in fourth place. Vinnie Smith is in 5. Hinchcliffe is in 6. That's the top 6 as they make their way to the back straight once again. Then it's Norris clear them. Taylor doing chasing hard there in second place, but can't close the gap on the race leader as they move into that pits corner once again. Then it's still Sam Norris clear. Then Cameron Taylor holding that second place position. These two well cleared of Danny Karl in third. Eli Meadows is in 4. Vinnie Smith is in 5. Breeze is in 6. That's a 6 as they go to the back straight once again. Then it's still Sam Norris, well on course to be unbeaten in the Inters this afternoon. Cameron Taylor gets a little bit closer as they move into that pits corner on lap number 3. Last that flag comes out. Cameron Taylor winds it on round the outside. He definitely closed the gap on Sam Norris now as they go in that top corner for the forward time back marker. Welcome into play. It's Norris on the inside. Taylor trying to go around the outside. Norris gets inside the back marker. Taylor's gone around the outside, and Taylor comes alongside Norris coming into that pits corner for the forward time gun. Taylor winding on round the outside. Yes, he can. Norris comes back up the inside, but Cameron Taylor gets his first winning ride of the afternoon. Second place is Sam Norris. That was a good race between those two. Third is going to be Eli Meadows. Fourth, Danny Karl. 5, Vinnie Smith. Good action there in the final heat of the Inters, won by 101, Cameron Taylor. Second, number 7, Sam Norris, and third, number 84, Eli Meadows. 110, 27, 187, and number 40. Next race is the final heat of the uprights, delete 246, put in number 77. Revving up on the line now for the final lead of the upright solos. On start, tapes are broken, tapes are broken. There we go then, the second attempt to get the seat of the uprights away, and it's Mike Dowling making a good start. He got a good start, so was Peter Baker, and so was Nigel Coates. They're four abreast going into that top corner, but it's Mike Dowling who sweeps round the outside. Peter Baker's gone through in his second, and he gone good to third. Coates is in fourth place. Neil is in five. That's the top five. They hit the pits corner again. They're going to be three abreast for second place on the entry to that pits corner. But Dowling is a race leader then. Then Baker holding second. Coates in third. Gommers in four. Neil is in five. Coates in six. That's the top six. They make their way down the back straight once again. Mike Dowling looking for 3 to 3 in the heats of the upright solos. He's well clear. Baker holds that second. Coates is retaken third. Gom again. Big handful round the outside of that pit's going to try and come back through into third place. It's Dowling's clear and Baker still holds that second. Gom's back up to third, but Coates relegated to 4. Neil in 5. Barry Coates in 6. That's a 6. Down the back straight they go once again. Dowling leads Baker now under pressure from Gom, is consolidating that third and looking for the second place of Peter Baker as they hit the pits corner on lap number 3. It's still Mike Dowling who leads, and Gom has gone through into second. Baker now retakes that second, gets back inside Gom to move back to the second place. Dowling leads in from Baker in second, Gom in third. Coates. Baker has a moment there, goes from the inside of the track to the outside, and he's dropped from second and fourth as Gom and Nigel Coates get through on the inside of Peter Baker on that top corner. At the pits corner 40 final time, Mike Dowling makes it 3 to 3. Nigel Coates gets a second, Andy Gom in third, Peter Baker in 4, Neil in 5, Barry Coates in 6, Rob Snow in 7th place. Good action there in the third leg of the uprights. Win for number 282, Mike Dowling. Second is number 7, Nigel Coates, and third 261, Andy Gom. 20, 37, 77, and 189. GT140s now, races 38 and 39. Delete number 63 and 180. There we go then with his GT40s, the start of their third leg, and it's Danny Hogg who's made a cracking start. Lester Denham gets away in second, Kevin Bundock is in third, Glyn Stanton is in 4. It's Danny Hogg who leads the race for the first time this afternoon. Lester Denham has got that second, Kevin Bundock making a move round the outside. They're 3 abreast for first place, going to the back straight the first time. Hogg on the inside, Bundock's move round the outside, and Stanton's trying to follow him round the outside, so Bundock has gone from third to first, and Stanton has gone from fourth to second. Hogg still holds a third as Bundock leads it. Stanton in second. Hogg's got back inside Stanton to retake that second place. Denham is in fourth place at the top 4. Stanton again back round the edge of Hogg to move through in second place. Is Kevin Bundock's getting away at the front then. Stanton holds that second. Hogg in third. Lester Denham is in fourth place, and these 4 have moved clear the remainder of the pack as they complete lap number 2 then. It's Bundock the race leader then, from Stanton holding second. Hogg has got the third. Denham is in 4. Stewart is in 5. That's still the top 5. Racing down the back straight on lap number 3. Bundock clear at the front then. Still Stanton holds that second. Denham's got back round Hogg to move back through into third place to retake the third spot. Hogg trying to come back at Denham as they go in the pits corner on lap number 3. Last that flag out then for Kevin Bundock with a clear lead from Glenn Stanton holding second. Lester Denham has got the third. Hogg is in 4. Stewart still in 5. That's still the top 5 as a leader down the back straight for the final time, and this is the penultimate heat of the GT140s. Kevin Bundock, good lead going in to that final corner. Lester Denham's hunting down Glyn Stanton for that second place as Kevin Bundock gets the winning ride. Glyn Stanton's going to hang on to second. Lester Denham is in third. Danny Hogg is in 4. Stewart in 5th place. Result of that race and a win for number 56, Kevin Bundock. Second, number 811, Glyn Stanton, and third, number 81, Lester Denham. 27, 77, 7, 22, 198. Next heat, delete number 72. into the GT140s and race number 39. Up and running then with this last heat then, and this number 7, Dino Sergeant, who has the advantage then going into that top corner. Chris Mackett has made the best of starts, he's in third, he's now in second. Jed Rolph trying to get through on the inside him, so is Murray Collins. They got in the back straight for the first time. Sergeant leads and he's clear then with Chris Mackett again in third place, now moving through into second place and trying to chase the leader coming off that top corner. As it is Sergeant who is the leader then, Jed Rolph in second, Murray Collins is in third, Chris Mackett is in fourth place, still Sergeant with the advantage from Rolph in second, Collins is third on the inside, Mackett trying to make a move around the outside. These four starting to get away, as into the pits corner they go once again. Mackett makes his move to go through in the third and looking for that second place, as Sergeant still has the advantage then, as they complete lap number 2, Mackett and Rolph shoulder to shoulder for second and third. Rolph on the inside, Mackett again back round the outside, Collins holds that fourth place position, but now coming under pressure for 4. There's still Sergeant the leader, but Mackett doing the chasing in second place. Rolph has now moved through into third, relegating Collins to fourth place. That's still the top 4. Coming out of that top corner once again, Sergeant on the inside, Chris Mackett again trying to get round the outside. They race on to lap number 4. Sergeant leads from Mackett in second, Rolph in third, Collins is in fourth place, Ketteringham is in 5. Going down the back straight they go once again. It's still Sergeant with that advantage over Mackett. I don't think Chris Mackett can get to him from that position coming out of the pits corner. Checkered flag is waiting then for Sergeant, who gets the winning ride. Mackett gets the second time, Rolph gets third, Collins in 4, Ketteringham in 5. Result of race 39, a win for number 7, Dino Sergeant. Second number 68, Chris Mackett. And third number 41, Jed Rolph. 88, 87, 15, 91, and number 5. Is it third leg of the pre-75s. Then for the final heat, the pre-75s. Neil Copestake looking to go unbeaten in this class this afternoon. Up for the tapes, and Neil Copestake's made an absolute flyer. He's the one who comes on. Jon Underwood's got going again in second place. Luke Tucker in third. Giles Dismore in 4. Phil Spencer 5. Rob Snow 6. It's Neil Copestake who leads. They're being chased by Jon Underwood. Can Jon keep the bike going for the complete 4 laps this time? He's packed up in the other 2, one in third and fourth positions. As Copestake leads, Underwood is in second. Tucker's got the third. Dismore is in 4. Spencer 5. Snow in 6. They complete the opener. The order the same then. Still Copestake to be managed. Jon Underwood now goes to the outside, looking for line inside Neil Copestake, but Copestake covers a move. Underwood again on the inside line, but Copestake's a little bit quicker around the outside, and Copestake still has the advantage for Underwood in second. These two getting away from Tucker's in third, with Dismore in fourth place. Completing 2 then, Copestake the leader, for Underwood holding second, Tucker's in third, Dismore 4, Spencer 5, Snow 6. Again, Jon Underwood just a bite and on Neil Copestake. Look if Underwood might get through, but Copestake again just a little bit too quick round the outside. Underwood dives through on the inside, gets inside Copestake momentarily. Can Copestake get back round the outside? No, Underwood's making his stick. Copestake cuts back for the inside runners. Underwood leads him on the last lap. From Copestake holding second. Tucker's got the third. Dismore is in 4, Spencer 5, Snow 6, and now Jon Underwood is pulling away at the front there from Neil Copestake. Looks as if Jon's going to pick up his first winning ride of the afternoon, and this is the last heat of the pre-75s. Checker flags out, Jon Underwood gets the winning ride. Second place goes to Neil Copestake. Luke Tucker's going to get the third. We've lost Giles Dismore again with more machine problems on the last lap, followed by Rob Snow and Phil Spencer. Result of that race, a win for number 77, Jon Underwood. Second number 11, Neil Copestay. And third number 89, Luke Tuck. 189,921. Final heat of the 500 sidecars, delete number 5. Then some good action in the opening 2 heats of the 500 sidecars. We're in for this third and final leg. Simon Beard unbeaten so far. A great tussle with Phil Rowlands the last time they were out. Five crews on the line then for their final heat of action. Up for the tape, Simon Beard has got away, Phil Rowlands has got away as well, and these two have battled it out all the afternoon. Sean Hughes has made a much better start, gets round the exit, Phil Rowlands to go from the second place as Beard leads it. But Hughes in second, Rowlands is in third, Dart is in 4, Neem is in 5, equal distance between the 5. They raced in the back straight for the first time then. Beard leads into that pits corner, Hughes is making a big move round the outside, trying to get the drive to come round Simon Beard, but Beard holds her at bay as they completely open then. Beard leads it, but Hughes in second, Rowlands is in third, Dart in 4, Neem is in 5. They're racing in the back straight. Once again, the gap between the top 4 is still the same as Beard, looking to make it 3-3 in the heats of the 500 sidecars here this afternoon. Sean Hughes trying desperately hard to close the gap there in second place, but Beard's got the measure at the moment. Beard leads it, but Hughes holding that second. They're pull away from Rowlands in third, with Dart in 4, Neem in 5. The action the same down the back straight. The gap between them is the same, so it looks as if Simon Beard very much on course to make it 3-3 in the heats of the 500 sidecars. He's clear coming out of that pits corner, about to start his last lap this time then. Beard the leader, but a hard chasing. Hughes has got the second, Rowlands is in third, Dart in 4, Neem in 5. Hughes gets a little bit closer. I think Simon Beard knows exactly where he is, and it's Beard the leads going into the pits corner. 40 full of time. Hughes has closed the gap slightly on the entry to that pits corner, but Simon Beard's going to make it 3-3. Simon Beard gets the winning ride. Sean Hughes picks up the second place, Phil Rowlands in third, Tony Dart in 4, Chris Neem in 5th place. Race 41, the result of win for number 4, Simon Beard and Shane Freeman. Second number 77, Sean Hughes and Louis Bennett. And third, 886, Phil and Tom Rowlands. 47 and number 11. Just to repeat, this is a straight final for the 1,000 sidecars.
Well, it's the only one of the bloody day. Charlie's changed people. We had a massive argument with her. Yeah. Well, you're not going to put it together, you're not going to get results. I couldn't start, I wasn't going to pass.
Grabbing it all, someone's gone in the tape. Richard Jenner has rolled into the tape, so that's going to be a bit of a delay, because clearly Richard Jenner moved there, went into the tape, so we wait to see what the clerk of the course is going to do about that one. He's Pete Shaw we're waiting for, he's back behind the starting gate there, obviously got a few problems with the bike now coming into line to get this sidecar final away at the second time of asking. Pete Shaw right on the outside, Ian Amos on the inside, Richard Jenner towards the middle, away they go. Bit of a ragged start there, and Will Penfold's not made a particularly good start, but he's making it count now as he goes up the back straight. Looks like Tom Marble, he's going in that top corner the first time. They're going to be 3 abreast. Will Penfold trying to come right round the outside, but Tom Marble takes him all wide as Ian Amos George Penfold is making the best of starts. He's trying to work his way through in his second place. He's got his way through into second place, and Ian Amos leads it. A big handful round the outside. George Penfold is trapped back in second place, gets back through on the inside as Tom Marble trying to get round the outside once again, going into that top corner on lap number 2. It's Ian Amos on the inside, 3 abreast coming out of that top corner of the side. The Amos leads, but George Penfold's gone round the outside and into the front, going into that pits corner once again. Penfold leads, the Amos is in second. Will Penfold trying to get back through on the inside as they go up the back straight once again. George Penfold leads it, but Ely Amos in second. Will Penfold is in third. Tom Marble is in 4. Richard Jenner is in 5. Last that flag again for George Penfold. On the final as well. Will Penfold trying to get round the Ely Amos to go for the second place. He's gone round the outside to move through in the second place. It's Penfold 1 and Penfold at 2 with Ely Amos in 3. Richard Jenner is in 4. Tom Marvel is in 5. Pete Shaw in 6. Coming up that final corner, George Penfold wins the sidecar final. Second place goes to Will Penfold. Ely Amos is in 3rd. Richard Jenner in 4. Tom Marvel is in 5. Pete Shaw in 6th place. And he's won the final as well. I'm sure they'll come round on a lap of honour, so show your appreciation for all the crews in the sidecar final.
Charlie out next. Yeah, let's just those blokes down there.
Show your appreciation there for the big chairs on the lap of honour. Good final there for the big chairs. George Penfold winning the heats and winning the final as well. Will Penfold back the way there for his second place. Richard Jenner, Tom Marvel, Ely Amos and Pete Shaw. So results of that final, race number 56, who win for number 124, George Penfold, Ryan Barker. Second number 22, Will Penfold, Ricky Payne. And third number 183, Ely Amos and Kieran Robb. 87. 33 375. And we go then to the closing 2 heats of the 250 solos. Delete number 815 and in number 98 Bradley Atkinson. With the person who's got the white van behind the white gazebo, could you please go and move it? Thank you. The white van behind the white gazebo, could you please go and move it? Thank you. Where we go then with the seat of the 250s is Phil Thomas making a good start. David Knowles didn't make the best of starts, but he's in the front of Jake Mulford in the action as well. This could be very interesting indeed as David Knowles leads him with Jake Mulford. Phil Thomas is in second place. Jake Mulford unbeaten going into this third leg. He's already beaten David Knowles. He gets inside David Knowles on the entry to that pits corner. He goes wide. David Knowles taking a much tighter line. Can he hold the line? And David Knowles gets back in front, but Jake Mulford again back round the outside. Knowles again gets that corner first. He leads Mulford again, sweeping it right round the outside. But David Knowles has got that move covered. This is the decisive leg, this third leg. As Knowles leads in from Mulford holding second place. They're pulling away from Phil Thomas in third. Jake Mulford again winds it on right round the outside of that corner. Has got round David Knowles. That's a brilliant ride there by Jake Mulford. Can David Knowles get back on the inside? Yes, he can, but Mulford again squeaks back round the outside. As Mulford leads in from Knowles holding second. Phil Thomas in third. Bassett is in 4. Gearing is in 5. Going into the pits corner with the last that flag being made ready then for Jake Mulford. He's clear at the front then. Mulford leads in for Knowles holding that second place position. What a debut this is for Jake Mulford. His first adult meeting. He's well clear going down that back straight for the final time. That'll be twice. He's comprehensively beaten David Knowles. You don't do that without a good ride because David Knowles is super quick on the 250, but Jake Mulford coming through to win the 250s overall unbeaten for his 3 rides. David Knowles comes across the line in second. That was a great ride by Jake Mulford there to do David Knowles from the back. Phil Thomas comes across the line in third, and then battling it out for the minor places we have Lee Bassett and Richard Gearing. But that was super heat up 250 there, and a great ride by Jake Mulford, unbeaten all the afternoon and his first mating in the adult class. So Jake's coming around a lap of honour. Show your appreciation. What a great debut for Jake. His senior debut in the adult action. 3 wins, 3 rides, 3 superb wins. So show your appreciation for Jake Mulford. Brilliant third leg of the 250s. Brilliant heat of 250 action there. Race number 43. Superbly won by number 72, Jake Mulford. Second number 64, David Knowles. And third number 22, Phil Thomas. 3 23, 98, 301. Race 44, another heat of 250 action. Another full grid of 250s for race number 44. Up and running, away we go. They're looking for Graham Thomas, and Graham Thomas doesn't disappoint. He leads Enfield. George Fenner in second. Ollie Stanford is in third. The other Stanford is in fourth place. So the next place in the back straight, it's Graham Thomas, the clear leader, for Ollie Stanford in second place. George Fenner has got the third place position. Other Stanford is in, Nigel Stanford is in fourth place, so completing the opening then. Graham Thomas leads, Ollie Stanford in second, Fenner's in third. There goes Chad Words, Fenner's come for no, they go through the fourth place, and look at that third place of George Fenner, so the youngsters, so they're four in the 250 class this afternoon as Graham Thomas leads it. Ollie Stanford in second, Fenner's got the third, Words is in four. That's still the top four, completing lap number 2 then. Thomas cleared the front, Stanford doing the chasing, Chad Wordsfeld went much too wide there. That's allowed Nigel Stanford through the third, Fenner to 4. Chad Wordsfeld goes from third to fifth for making that mistake on the pits corner as Graham Thomas leads him into the pits corner on lap number 3. Last lap flag being made ready then for the former British 250 champion. He's clear on the last lap. And Ollie Stanford doing the chasing in second. Nigel Stanford has got the third. George Fenner is in 4. Chad Wordsfeld is in 5. Cook is in 6. That's the top 6. As we see Graham Thomas halfway down that back straight for the final time, and this is the closing heat of the 250 action. So Graham Thomas is going to win this heat of the 250s. Ollie Stanford comes across the line in second, going to be tight for third and fourth. Nigel Stanford in third, Fenner is in fourth, Wordsfeld in 5, Cook in 6, followed by Mackie and 117. Race 44 to win for 314, Graham Thomas. Second, number 11, Ollie Stanford, and third, 111, Nigel Stanford. 16, 69, 6, 61, 117. 500 solos is next. You move number 92, Charlie Powell, into race 45. Charlie Powell, number 92, goes into race 45. And Paul Smith, could you move your van back a bit, please? Thank you. Oh, we got a false start. The tape's on, the red flag is out straight away. A little bit nervous at the start of this particular heat. So back into line they come then for the crucial race 45. Both Charlie Powell and Richard Reed and Stephen Green unbeaten going into this race 45. So it's all on this one for the 500s. A little bit anxious at the start again for race 45. They're now ready. Up for the tapes, they've all got away this time. Then who's going to make it? Can is Stephen Green and Charlie Powell are going away. Scott Ryan's in the equation well as Richard. Stephen Green gets a corner first. Charlie Powell making a move around the outside. Richard. Stephen Green coming back up the inside. Green gets inside Powell. These two are right between them going into the pits corner for the first time then. It's Green who leads with Powell up doing chasing in second place. Scott Campers has now gone through into third place as Green leads and Powell in second. Stuart Mears in third. Scott Campers in fourth. Richard Reed pulls out. Paul holding that fifth place position, and now Charlie Powell's got back inside Stephen Green and hits the front, going down that back straight once again. Powell leads Ember Green, holding second, coming out of that pitch, going through complete lap number 2 then. It's Powell who leads Ember Green, holding that second place position. Stuart Mears is in third, Scott Campus is in 4, and Stephen Green coming back, and Charlie Powell is a bite between them, going down the back straight once again, and Green's got back inside Charlie Powell. Can Powell get back round the outside of that pitch? Green's gone wide, Powell goes wide, and Green holds with Bayes and move on to 4 this time then. It's Green and Lee Gentleman, Powell holding that second place position. They're clear of Mears in 3rd and Campbell in 4th. And Stephen Green is now starting to pull away the front, pulling away from Charlie Powell in the final half a lap of this 500 crucial heat. It's Stephen Green that comes to get the winning ride. Second place goes to Charlie Powell. That decides the 500s overall. Stuart Mears comes across the line in 3rd. Scott Campus is in 4th place. Scott Ryan is in 5. Ben Hillsley is in 6th. Bovington in 7th. Thirlby in 8th. Super quick heat there, race number 45, won by number 66, Stephen Green. Second number 92, Charlie Powell. And third number 41, that's Stuart Mears. 178, 21, 82, 15, 47, 42, 27 and 18. Race 46, delete Charlie Powell. Alley number 38, Graham Elliott. Up and running then with this final heat of the 500 solos. Aaron Butcher's made a good solid lead from Dave Mears, holding that second place position. Butcher on the inside, Mears making the move round the outside, but Butcher leads in the back straight for the first time then. Mears chasing hard there in second place, comes alongside Aaron Butcher, gets inside Butcher. Butcher again back down the outside to retake the lead in the first lap of the second heat of the 500 solos. It's Butcher who leads, and Mears holding that second place position. At the top corner they go once again. Garrett's now gone through in the third with 23 and 4. Thomas Rowland is in 5. Brandon Guthridge in 6. That's the top 6 as they make their way into that pits corner once again. It's still Butcher with the advantage over Mears. Mears trying to close the gap in second, but Butcher's got the speed on the outside line, and Butcher leads, and he's starting to pull away from Dave Mears this race for first and second places. Dean Garrett has got that third place position. Bobby Button still in 4th place as the leader. Aaron Butcher leads going into that pits corner on lap number 3. Dave Mears can't seem to close the gap there in that second spot. Last lap flag comes out then for Aaron Butcher, clear from Dave Mears. Still Garrett holds that third place position, and he rocks the leaders down the back straight for the follower time. That leader is Aaron Butcher from Dave Mears. Dean Garrett in 3rd. Thomas Rowland now goes through into 4th, but then 5th place. Butcher into the pits corner for the follow time. Big lead over Dave Mears now in this final lead of 500 action. Aaron Butcher gets the winning ride. Dave Mears is coasting across the line there in second place. Tight for third. Rowling, then Garrett, then number 23, and then 174. On to that race and a win for number 20, Aaron Butcher.
So that makes me
second number 19, Dave Mears, and third number 12, Dean Garrett. 114, 23, 174 and 16. 250 Classics, their third and final outing, just the 3 coming out. The tapes, away they go then, and it's Mount and Grist who get away with Chris Mackey back in 3rd place, and how long it'll stay that way remains to be seen, but it's Grist who has the advantage. It's Mount in 2nd, Chris Mackey round the outside to go through into 2nd place, sets of 8 chasing the leader down the back straight on the opening lap, and he's already making inroads to the lead of the race leader on that pits corner on lap number 1 then. And it is Dave Grist who has it. It's Tim Mount who has the advantage, and Chris Mackett goes round the outside. So Mackett leads from Mount in 2nd. Grist is in 3rd. Equal distance between them as they go in the back straight for the second time. Chris Mackett yet to be beaten in this particular class this afternoon. Has stolen a march at the front in this the 3rd and final leg then. So Mackett leads from Mount in 2nd. Grist is in 3rd. Still equal distance between the 3. As they make their way down the back straight once again on lap number 3. Chris Mackett increasing his lead all the time at the front from Tim Mount in 2nd. Dave Grist is in 3rd place. See the gaps the same between these three riders as they exit that pits corner about to start. Well, up 4 this time then. Chris Mackin on course, trying and beating this lane, and Tim Mount in second. Dave Grist is in third. That's the 3. There's Mackin halfway down the back straight for the final time then. He leads going into the pits corner on the 4th and final lap, so Chris Mackin makes it 3 out of 3. Tim Mount comes across the line in second place. Dave Grist is in third. So race 59 then, a win for number 68 Chris Mackin. Second 117 Tim Mount, and third number 17 Dave Grist. Final race of the day, the third leg of the Jon Underwood. 1 win for Luke Harris, 1 win for Mark Giles. Dave Mears has picked up 2 second places. Mark Giles has had a third and a win. Luke Harris has had a first and a fifth. Dave Mears with 2 seconds. John Cox has picked up a third and a fifth. Ben Smith has had 2 fourth places, so it's all to go for in this third leg of the Jon Underwood, the final race of the day. Presentations will take place at the end of the meeting.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So coming to line then for the final race, the third and final leg of the Jon Underwood for 2019. Starter moves away, up to the tapes, everybody's got away. Who's going to make that crucial start? It's Mark Giles who made a good start. Luke Harris is going to win him, so is Dave Mears. Giles gets a corner first, Harris in second, Dave Mears is in third place. These 3 lead going down the back straight, and Harris has got back inside Giles. Can Giles get back round the outside? Giles winding on back round the outside. Harris is pushing him wider and wider. Harris on the inside. Giles gets the speed round the outside. They complete one. It's Giles just the slight advantage over Harris. Giles leads Evan Harris in second. Mears is in third. Ken Smith is in fourth place. Cox is in 5. Harris gets back inside Giles again. As Harris leads, and Giles again winds it on back round the outside. They're together going into that pits corner once again. Harris on the inside. Giles trying to come round the outside, but Harris leads Evan. Giles holding second place. Celebrate with them going into the top corner once again. Harris on the inside. Giles has got the second, and Ken Smith goes round the outside. But Dave Mears to go through in the third place as Luke Harris leads into that pits corner on lap number 3. Mark Giles trying to wind it on round the outside, but Harris slowly but surely is pulling away from Giles as Harris leads, and from Giles holding second place. Ben Smith has got the third. Mears in 4. Cox in 5. 2 bites between first and second as Luke Harris leads him down the back straight for the final time. Mark Giles cannot get to him for that position of that marker. Might come into play on the exit from that pits corner as it's Luke Harris who has the advantage. Mark Giles still chasing on. Luke Harris wins it finally. Mark Giles gets a second. Ben Smith in third. Dave Mears in 4. John Cox is in 5. Sanford is in 6. Adams in 7. And then Whitelam Jr. So show your appreciation then for the lads on the lap of honour. Luke Harris leads them round along with Mark Giles. I think it's between these 2 who's lifted the Jon Underwood for 2019. So please show your appreciation. John Cox and his lap of honour as well. Right, so a superb beat to finish off there. The result as follows: a win for number 26, Luke Harris. Second, number 261, Mark Giles. And third, number 32, Jamie Van Smith. 19, 18, 4, 192, 12 and 2.80. That concludes the action for after. On behalf of the clerk of the course, thank you for all the marshals, all the ambulance personnel. I've had a busy day today, the lap scores and everybody. Hope you've enjoyed it here at Fenland today. Don't forget they're racing again in September.
Right, we're going to start off with the youth action first. We'll start off with the Auto Cadets. Finishing in third place, Archie Whitelam. Archie Whitelam for third place. No Archie, right. Second place then goes to Archie Rolph.
Archie, go get your trophy.
And the winner of the Auto Cadets, Oliver Bovington. Okay, everybody happy with the photos? Thank you. We move on then to the cadet class. Finishing in third place, Caden Monday. Finishing in second, Ollie Binns. And the winner of the Cadets Superb Unbeaten Performance, Cooper Rushen. Okay, thank you. Right, on then to the juniors. In third position, Rico Joyce. Second place goes to Thomas Vining. And the winner of the juniors, another superb unbeaten performance, Max Derrick. Okay, thanks very much indeed. On then to the final youth class, the Inters. In third place, Eli Meadows. The runner-up spot goes to Cameron Taylor. And the winner of the Inters this afternoon, Sam Norris. Thank you very much indeed. Right, we move on then to the adult classes. We start off with the upright solos. Finishing in third, Andy Gom. Very popular result, that one. Second place goes to Nigel Coates. And the winner of the uprights, another unbeaten rider this afternoon, Mike Darling. Right, we move on then to the GT140s. In third place, Darren Sargent. Darren Sargent for third.
There we go, Coach. Do you want to take that?
Take this, sweetheart. Congratulations. Thank you.
Second place goes to Chris Mackett.
There it is. You're going to say well done to Chris?
Congratulations, Chris.
Well done, Chris, mate.
And the winner of the GT140s, Kevin Bundock. Right, thank you very much. 275s is next. In third place, Rob Snow. Rob Snow for third place. No. Second place, Luke Tuck. And the winner of the Pool 75s, another unbeaten rider, Neil Copestake. Thank you very much. Right, we go on then to the 500 sidecars. In third place, Phil and Tom Rowlands. Second place to Sean Hughes and Louis Bennett.
Congratulations.
See you next time.
And the winner of the 500 sidecars, yet another unbeaten performance, Simon Beard and Shane Freeman. Thank you very much indeed. We move on then to the 1,000 sidecars, our only straight final of the afternoon. In third place, Ian Lee Amos and Kieran Robb.
Congratulations, sweetheart.
Runner-up spot goes to Will Penfold and Ricky Pay.
Take that, baby. Take it. Congratulations. Thank you.
And the winner of the 1,000 sidecars this afternoon, George Penfold and Ryan Barker.
Take care.
George, smile.
Someone else must get there first. Let's go.
Thank you very much indeed, lads. Right, we move on then to the 250 solos. Finishing in third place, David Knowles. Second position goes to Graham Thomas. And the winner of the 250s this afternoon, what a magnificent performance, his first adult meeting. He lost once this afternoon, what a brilliant performance that was, beating two former British champions in the bargain, coming out on top in the 250s, Jake Mulford.
Sorry? Yeah, I suppose so, yeah. She's had breakfast this morning and everything. And we've had some stuff up here, burgers and that, so...
Thank you very much indeed, thank you. Right, on then to the 500 solos. In third place, Alan Butcher.
Your dad one as well. Alright, okay.
Second place goes to Charlie Powell.
She's over the other side. Yeah, okay then.
And the winner of the 500 solos, it was all on that particular heat. Brilliant performance by Stephen Green. Thank you. So we move on then to the 250 Classic class. In third place, Dave Grist. Second place goes to Tim Mount.
Steve.
And the winner of the 250 Classic, Chris Mackett.
Didn't last when I was on Ken in the left.
Alright, thank you, gentlemen. Right, the final award is for what this afternoon has been all about, the Jon Underwood Memorial Trophy. We thank Jon again for choosing Fenlands to run his meeting. This year he decided on the 350 class, and the lads didn't disappoint with some brilliant heats of 350 action. Finishing in third place, Dave Lewis.
Congratulations, Daddy. Thank you.
In second place, and again it was all on that last race, and my word, these two gave it absolutely everything over the 4 laps. In second place, Mark Giles. And the winner of the 350s, brilliant performance. I'm sure he won it last year when it was for the 250s. He's won it again this year for the 350s. Your Jon Underwood winner for 2019, Luke Harris.
I don't know. Do you want to say anything?
Superb trophy there for Luke. Well done Dave, and well done Mark as well. Thank you very much. That concludes the presentations, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry we had to cut some of the racing out today, but circumstances ruled against us. Don't forget to support the club again in September. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.